Good morning. It's Thursday of week 7 of our virus exile, and we've been talking about following Jesus and looking at Matthew 8 and 9 last week and Matthew 10 this week. The passage that we're reading today goes on towards the end of chapter 10, and in chapter 10, Matthew records Jesus calling his 12 and giving them some training, some information, some instructions to go out to the already established religious people, the already established Jewish religious people, to tell them about Jesus, to tell them the Messiah has come, and maybe even first to make them whole, healing, miracles, casting out demons. And he has told them that not everybody's going to want this or appreciate this or believe them, and that surely, just as he has had trouble, they will also have trouble. And so he starts out. He starts out by saying. He starts out this part of the passage by saying, "Therefore, don't be afraid of those people, because nothing is hidden that won't be revealed, and nothing secret that won't be brought out into the open. What I say to you in the darkness, tell in the light, and what you hear whispered, announce from the rooftops. Don't be afraid of those who can kill the body but can't kill the soul. Instead, be afraid of the one who can destroy both body and soul in hell. Aren't 2 sparrows sold for a small coin? But not one of them will fall to the ground without your Father knowing about it already. Even the hairs on your head are all counted, so don't be afraid. You are worth more than many sparrows. Therefore, everyone who acknowledges me before people, I will also acknowledge before my Father who is in heaven. And everyone who denies me before people, I will also deny before my Father who is in heaven. Don't think that I've come to bring peace to the earth. I haven't come to bring peace, but a sword. I've come to turn a man against his father, a daughter against her mother, a daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. People's enemies are members of their own households. Those who love father or mother more than me aren't worthy of me. Those who love son or daughter more than me aren't worthy of me. Those who don't pick up their crosses and follow me aren't worthy of me. Those who find their lives will lose them, and those who lose their lives because of me will find them. Those who receive you are also receiving me, and those who receive me are receiving the one who sent me. Those who receive a prophet as a prophet will receive a prophet's reward. Those who receive a righteous person as a righteous person will receive a righteous person's reward. I assure you that everybody who gives even a cup of cold water to these little ones, because they are my disciples, will certainly be rewarded." Again, in the context of Jesus calling these folks to follow him, he's telling them that there's trouble, and a quick summary of this would be that following Jesus is a commitment, and nothing can be more important than that. Fear can't be more important than that. Our brothers and sisters and mothers and fathers can't be more important than that. Keeping the peace between our brothers and sisters and mothers and fathers can't be more important than that. In the context of if Allison, my wife, were to say, you can't believe in Jesus, I'm going to side with Jesus, not her. That's what's at stake here. He's not telling us not to love our families. He's telling us to love him more, and to be committed to him more. And boy, that's the question. What does it mean? What does it mean to be a follower of Jesus and be more committed to Jesus than to our own family, when the same Jesus calls us to be good husbands and mothers and fathers and wives and sisters and brothers and children? What does it mean to follow Jesus, and what does he mean by all of these statements? In the end, though, this is a call to follow. There's a song in our Sing the Story, one of the smaller songbooks in our Mennonite church, that comes out of the Iona community in Scotland, called "Will You Come and Follow Me?" Will you come and follow me if I but call your name? Will you go where you don't know and never be the same? Will you let my love be shown? Will you let my name be known? Will you let my life be grown in you and you in me? Will you love the you hide if I but call your name? Will you quell the fear inside and never be the same? Will you use the faith you found to reshape the world around through my sight and touch and sound in you and you in me? Lord, your summons echoes true when you but call my name. Let me turn and follow you and never be the same. In your company I'll go, where your love and footsteps show. Thus I'll move and live and grow in you and you in me.